really, of course, depends on your cost of living and your lifestyle as well. Hello everyone, this is Ronan Blue here in Bangkok, Thailand, finally. I know I've been talking about it for quite some time, but it has actually become a reality now. So we are here in Bangkok. It took roughly about 25 hours to get here. We're both extremely excited about it. But then we still have a bit of jet lag, of course, being our first day here. So I'm pretty sleepy right now, but I'm excited to do this vlog for you. And I just wanted to tell you some of the struggles or some of the things we had to go through today in getting here. The Bangkok Airport was pretty massive. It took forever to really walk through it, and we ended up just getting to the section where we had to go through immigration and then to pick up our luggage. And then we also went and looked for SIM cards as well. And we had a choice of either choosing DTAC or TrueMove or AIS, and we decided to choose AIS for a number of different reasons. All of those major SIM companies, cell phone companies, are pretty equal, except for AIS, being that they have coverage inside Bangkok and outside of Bangkok, and that's why a lot of people choose AIS. And they had some pretty good packages, and we ended up choosing two. One for myself, which was 30 days with a 200 gigs of data per month, which was pretty awesome. And my girlfriend got half of that, 15 days. I believe it was around 80 gigs for 15 days. But anyways, that took a while to get. Actually, there's a huge mass of people just in front, trying to get in line, getting those SIM cards. But once that was done, it was just a matter for us to look for a taxi, and that brought us here to our Airbnb. So as you can see with the footage that's being shown right now, this Airbnb isn't that big, and the reason why we picked this place was because, well, we were mostly focusing on location. I know it's not that big, but it doesn't really matter. The amenities around us, and also the temples and the variety of foods are all in walking distance from us. So that was primarily the reason why we chose this place. So some people choose their Airbnbs or apartments a little farther out from the central area, and the reason being is because it's cheaper. But if you factor in transportation, the amount of money that it takes from traveling from afar to the central area might actually end up to be the same price anyways. So that's what we figured, and that's why we got a more central location, which is here. And actually it turned out to be pretty nice. I like the washroom, and the highlight of this room would be this really colorful bed. It adds a character to the bedroom, and it's actually the true definition of what a minimalist would be. All you really need is a bed, a shower, and an air conditioner. So, and another thing is, the room is so small, it takes moments for it to cool. So it's a pretty awesome place to be, and it's not like we're going to be here all day long. I mean, this is our first day. We probably will hang out here probably the longest, because we have jet lag. But starting from tomorrow, what I'm planning to do, or what we're planning to do, is we're planning to go out and show you all the places that are in and around this neighborhood, and show you some of the foods that we're going to eat. Everything's going to be first time for us. It's the first time in Thailand, and we're really looking forward to it. So of course, with the intent of figuring out whether or not Thailand would be our retirement destination. So as some of you know who've been following my vlog, I went to Malaysia at the beginning of this year, and we absolutely loved Malaysia. And to be honest with you, Malaysia is actually number one on our list right now of the possible retirement destinations. And I've been looking for another country perhaps to top it. And the problem with Malaysia is the Malaysia My Second Home program is until the age of 50. So, I mean, there is an under 50, but we're targeting the MM2H or Malaysia My Second Home program for those over 50. But anyways, we are here in Thailand, and I will take you on a journey to figure out whether or not this could potentially be your retirement destination as well. So not only are we going to be in Bangkok, but we're planning to hop from one town or city as well within Thailand. So we're not actually sure how long we're going to actually be in Thailand, but I don't want to mention too many details but of the next town that we're going to, but we're pretty excited about it as well. Each town or city has its own unique characteristics, like Bangkok being obviously one of the most popular destinations in the world. I believe it took number one past France actually. Paris, France used to be the number one tourist destination just last year, but this year I believe Bangkok took that cake, and there's roughly about 20 million tourists that come to this country every year, and it brings in something like $68 billion in revenue for Thailand. So the Thai really want us to come over here, you know, and it's really good for their economy, you know, and it's a great place for you to stretch your dollars as well. That's what we're essentially looking to do as well. I mean, cutting our cost of living. It's way too expensive to live back there in North America, where you have to pay for everything, and you're essentially using up all of your paycheck, you know, on things that you can get here for half the cost or even less. So you can get food for $2 a meal if you wanted to. You know, just the cost of living overall is roughly about 60% less than that of North America. So it really, of course, depends on your cost of living and your lifestyle as well. Everyone's different when you look at that aspect, but overall, I think it would be cheaper for everyone here. And another great thing about Thailand is it's developing. Its economy is getting a lot more robust as well, and there's a lot of things that could accommodate those in North America. And I'm hoping in the future that this could potentially be one of our retirement destinations. And Thailand is no longer the country that accommodates the single man. It's actually expanding out, and it's for all to enjoy, for couples to enjoy, to families to enjoy as well. So there's something for everyone over here, and that's what makes it so such a great place to be at this time. And there have been some changes to the retirement policies as of last year and a little of this year as well. But it's still something that we can adjust to. Maybe it's something that you can adjust to too. If you want more specific details on these changes in Thailand, you can always check out my 8 best reasons to retire to Thailand video. It does explain in detail some of the things you might need to be aware of if you're planning to retire here in Thailand yourself. So it'll be interesting to see that perspective. It's not like all of you will agree with the points that are mentioned, but maybe you can add some of your own points as well for that vlog. I'll be interested to hear what your opinions would be. But another great thing about Bangkok is that you know, if you look at the diversity of people, There's nationalities from all over the world that come collectively here, and it's quite interesting. But I actually heard that although there's different nationalities, they all speak a common tongue, and that would be English. So when I went to Malaysia, a majority of people did speak English over there, and that was something that was one of the main takeoff points that we had in moving to a country, of whether or not they can speak English. I mean, of course, you can always learn a different language, but we actually made the attempt to learn Thai, but it was really difficult to do so. But if there was a particular country where they can, that ticks off all of the boxes that we have, there's never ever going to be a retirement country like that where it ticks off every single one of the boxes. So that's why it's important to research, and that's what we've been doing for the last close to 1.5 years now. That's why you see when you look at my vlog, I've done reviews for roughly about 65 different countries now, and that's a lot of countries, I know, but I just want to make sure that I'm not missing out on something. You know, there's always that potential, whether it be in Latin America or Southeast Asia or Europe. There's always that potential country out there that might be suitable for you, but not necessarily suitable for me. So, and the same goes for if a country that suits me might not suit you. So that's why I do the reviews for all of the countries. And what's interesting is I always get opinions from those people who actually live in those countries as well. So it's always important to hear the opinions of the locals. So, but anyways, getting back to Thai, I'm really excited about making a whole bunch of different vlogs for you, and it's going to cover all those points that I talk about in those vlogs that I make on the 8 best reasons to retire to a country. And it'll be interesting to see a further breakdown specifically on all of those points. So I hope you're excited to, as much as we are, in showing all of the good things about Thailand that's coming up soon. So tell me what you think of this vlog, and whether or not you would be a minimalist and live in a place like this for a while, or whether Thailand would be your retirement destinations, and if you can share some of your pros and cons of living here in Thailand, it would be very much appreciated. But I think after this, I'm just gonna sleep and get my energy back up there again to adjust to the local time, and from there I'm just gonna go to every place we can and show you all of the sights and all the things that we can do here in Thailand, and I hope that you can join us on that journey. Thank you for watching my vlog. Be free, gain wealth, and travel far.